Over 500 elementary students spent 4 weeks of their summer learning and having fun at Camp Einstein. The camp, which is for students working at or above grade level, was designed to keep students engaged over the summer and expose them to a variety of subjects they wouldn't experience during the school year.
It's really important because I think it gives them an idea of what they are interested in. So we try to give them all these different experiences, and we tie the community into it and show them like something they're interested in could go really far and build into a career. So that's what we're really trying to get them to do, is explore where their interests could take them further in life.
Students chose 3 courses that interested them the most out of the more than 20 that were offered at the camp.
So what we're doing is we're doing what we call the design cycle. So we're doing the traditional egg drop experiment, which they come up with like the challenges of getting an egg to the ground safely. And as a team, they come up with the challenges, and they come up with a prototype of an idea about a way to do it. And through the design cycle, then they're able to work this problem out.
So right now it's reptile week, so we have a corn snake named Tangerine who is 6 years old, and so we started off by doing a video on our corn snakes and some facts about them, and we usually do our critter time, which they're doing now, getting to hold and feel and touch the snake. I love it. I love it. I usually am like, oh, I need my break, but this just brings me so much joy, and see how much they just enjoy learning about animals, and I've learned so much about animals, and they've even taught me some things, so I just love it.
Approximately 60 students from Norfolk Technical Center had the opportunity to be interviewed for potential jobs thanks to a partnership with the City of Norfolk and the Hampton Roads Workforce Council. The Technical Center welcomed over 24 employers for the first ever Hire Our Grads event, which enabled them to speak with several qualified seniors and hopefully offer them positions right on the spot.
These extraordinary students have spent the last 2 to 4 years going through core content as well as CTE programs, whether it's health, STEM, trades and industrial, business and information technology. So now they're coming together so they can get a job, and we are hiring for full-time jobs with benefits to ensure our students are post-secondarily successful.
It's been great. We've interviewed 2 young people, and they both have some chef skills and the interest in manufacturing, and so we're looking forward to bringing them back to the factory and interviewing them there. It is fabulous. It is great to be able to meet them, and they're bright young people. They're really enthusiastic. It's been very positive.
This is why I do this, right? This is why I'm in education. This is why I'm on the committee, to see that when you're engaging and when you're, bringing resources to students, how they're so grateful that this can happen, but seeing how they're being successful, like it's working.
These excited students were thrilled at the chance to be hired before graduation and grateful for all they have learned from the district's Career and Technical Education program.
It's the first time they're doing this, so I was really happy with this. So me personally, I won't have to go out and go look for a job. And it takes them a long time to get in contact with me and stuff like that. Or it takes them about 2-3 weeks. It's when you can get one right now, just come right now and get a job.
My interviews went very, very well. I didn't expect it to go so good. I got offered a lump sum of money that I've never even seen before. NTC has prepared me like over the board top soft skills, communication, just like hands-on work, period. I don't think I would be able to be this far without Norfolk Technical Center, so yeah.
21 students from Norfolk Public Schools celebrated being successfully hired by local companies and the military for full-time jobs during the first signing day ceremony at Slover Library. It was an exciting follow-up to the district's first Hire Our Grads interview day at Norfolk Technical Center. This partnership between NPS, the City of Norfolk, and the Hampton Roads Workforce Council connected graduating students with employers looking for their specific skill sets.
This event was one that took literally months in the making, but what it's really about is trying to actually partner and align the job opportunities that we know that exist in this great market with the talent and the students that we know are here as well. Collaboration is key. Again, there's no one organization that can do this type of work. So most importantly, of course, Norfolk Public Schools, they have the students, right? They have the talent. They know about the criteria and the education that they're providing the students.
Well, for me, I already know that I'm getting a good qualified candidate because of the education and the training that they receive. So it's a win-win. So it took a lot of the middle person out of it because they were already doing hands-on, which a lot of times just fresh out, they don't really get. But the fact that they were so in-depth with their training, it was definitely a win-win for Centera.
The Norfolk Vocational Center has helped me for the last 2 years get all my license and certificates through the school and basically give me a jump start on my life and getting my career going. It's a great path for all students to take and get a good head start if they don't want to go to college or, if they don't know exactly what they want to do. They'll teach you from scratch, and then by the end of the 2 years, you'll know exactly what you want to do and how to do it and further your career.
Students 5,000 miles apart shared their experiences during the pandemic at a special ceremony at the Richard A. Tucker Memorial Library. The Academy of International Studies at Rosemont partnered with the Norfolk Sister City Association to create a book of 35 student essays entitled Voices of COVID, A Middle Schooler's Perspective. This event, which celebrated student reflections, featured students reciting their essays from Timagana, along with NPS students reading their own essays and the essays of older students.
The book is amazing because it's a true reflection of their feelings, and it's really an opportunity for them to be thoughtful at a moment that was challenging, but at the same time giving them an opportunity to see light and to see hope in things that are coming ahead.
It was about how COVID impacted me when I was in school, outside of school, and my social life, and how education changed for me. I learned that everyone had different outlooks on how COVID affected them and how COVID did affect them, and especially cultural difference within Ghana, with how it affected them there. It seemed a lot more restricted there and more impactful.
To read them, it was definitely an experience that I could relate to because I also went through COVID. So seeing another student, even if they're older than me, write something about it, I could relate to it, yeah. Definitely different from an adult's perspective because we don't have as much as a voice. So it was nice to get that voice.
60 Granby High School students were recognized for their accomplishments during the International Baccalaureate and National Honor Society senior ceremony. This special event gave families a chance to celebrate this achievement together, and it also enabled the graduates to reflect on all they've learned and endured over the past 4 years.
They will be called to the stage. We get to announce their college or post-graduation choice, and then their parent will put their stole or cord around their neck, and the student will present their family with a flower as a thank you for their hard work too. It's a lot of work. They have worked hard in the school and in their communities, and it's nice to be here to celebrate them.
It feels awesome, just purely awesome. I can recall all the sweat and blood that went into this. I had many sleepless nights, and at the end of the day, it was worth it. What I love most about being in IB is that it's not just about how you're going to improve yourself in your career. It's also about how you improve your mindset and how you look at the world.
It feels so good. I've been thinking about this moment for a long time, and to think that I've actually gone through all the work and all the assignments and all the essays and I've actually come here, it just feels absolutely amazing. I've definitely learned not to procrastinate. I've learned a lot of study skills, and this moment here is just a testament to not giving up and just keep moving forward and working hard.
Norfolk Technical Center's night school celebrated 13 cosmetology students as they graduated from the program. These proud graduates came from a variety of backgrounds, but they all chose NTC because of its solid reputation, thanks to Becky Malott, who's diligently taught the course for 38 years.
It's always exciting. It's tough for me because I've got them, they're good, we get close, and then they're gone. So it's a little tough for me, and always is every year graduation. They're interested, they want this, they know that the career is going to set them just exactly the way they need to be.
I heard that they have a good program, and it's also where my parents came here to get their license. Very good. It's very fun, and it's a very friendly school. Hairstyling runs in the family, so I want to pursue that.
It gave you all of the tools that you need. Like, it gave you everything that I would be asking in the salon, you know, you don't want to go show up to do somebody's makeup and all your tools are a mess, or, you know, you haven't sanitized, or, you know, you don't know what type of pins to use for the curl design. So it's giving you all of the tools that you need to go out and to achieve whatever your dream is.
A good time was had by all as Norfolk Public Schools recognized retiring employees with a much-deserved luncheon aboard the Spirit of Mount Vernon. While cruising along the Elizabeth River, retirees were presented with a certificate recognizing their years of service, followed by some spirited line dancing.
I was the best custodian I could be. I love my job. I love cleaning for the kids. I started out with the little ones, and then I went to the big ones, but it was all so well worth it, just knowing that I could be there for the children.